you. Nah, take that off. Just a single pan of the day. I do not feel like multiples. Today we turning that off. I'm gonna hit this. This. Hey, what's up, Robo? Hold on just a second. Okay, cool. All right, y'all. So, I should do the whole live just like this. So funny. Like, what's going on, man? I'm gonna do the whole live like this. Like, all right, so this is what I want to tell you, okay? Okay. Or do it like this. People gonna hop on the live and be like, what's happening? Yeah. I'm just chilling. What's going on with you? Yeah. You in the shower? You in the shower without me? Motherfucker be taller. You in the shower without me? Come on now. What's up? In the kitchen? Huh? This how I look. I always had a filter on. What exactly do you think is gonna happen this year if the world's gonna end like you were saying? Honestly, it's not gonna end. It's gonna start anew. No resets. No more resets, okay? No more resets, okay? So we have a choice on what we want to do, how you want to refract reality, and you could choose, do you want to be up or down? And it's up to you to decide how you feel. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta see how you feel, and how you feel will show you where you need to go. You use your energy in order to determine what works for you, okay? Mice, it's a pleasure to have you here. It's a great day to see you. It's a great day to see you. On today's episode, it is time. I have been in hiding for a long time, man. No, but it's a lot of stuff happening. Told you people gonna come out. So look, Mama said, if you nice, you can come in the house for cookies. What's up, Davai? How you doing? My Baba said you look pretty. Hey, can I smell your sweater? Look at that. I'm pretty sure you got somebody in your phone like that right now. I bet you smell like peaches. I bet you smell like lavender. Mama said. What's up, one little witchy? Okay, so. All right, we'll do some real deal. I know I was just playing. So we have the option to decide if we want another great reset or if we want to reset what's happening right now. That's the choice. We have that choice right now, and it's up to the person. Honestly, it's up to the what people doing. You know, they want another world order because the old world system is going out of whack. They want a new one. We don't want a new one. We want something completely different from what we had. Because all the other stuff we had is just suppression. It's been suppression for a long, long time. On the cool. And people are starting to see that. Like, I went through videos today on TikTok and YouTube. And I watched people, applying for jobs. People have applied 50 plus jobs. They're not hiring. And then I see people starting doing certain businesses and it's not taking off like he thought it was. Digital marketing, affiliate marketing. And I see people doing this and I see all these different realities playing out. right? You can choose if you want to stay on 3 or go to 5. So the dimensions, like I said before, is consciousness density, and where your energy is. Mama Gaia is elevated, regardless. She's elevated. She's getting what's called a double promotion. So what that means is you can choose to go with her in that realm, or you can choose to stay and be here. But in the new realm, so think of it as like a layer of pancakes that's stacked on top of each other. You can choose to go to 5. I mean, well, really, you're being chosen. If it's already set and it's already in fruition. Some people vibration isn't properly ready for 5 or 6 or 7, so they may go to a separate place first to work on their vibration to get where they need to go, and then go to 5 or go wherever they're gonna go. Some people are not meant to wake up right now, and it's something I had to get in my mind too. Not everybody is meant to go where you're going or rise to where you rise and act, and it's okay. It's just that you have to choose inside of yourself, because you have a universe sitting inside of you, how you want this universe to refract in your reality. That's the biggest thing. What do you want to see in your reality? And when people tell you that, there's a lot of people who say, they seeing all this stuff that's happening externally. The external is a way to manipulate your electromagnetic biofield. Your biofield is what produces reality. So, like I said earlier, as I was scrolling through all these videos, I see Trump this, DEI, Border Patrol, fire, war, this happening. And it's like, it's a projection. This is your projector. All of this is a projection screen. And how you project upon reality, how you project outwards, and how your inner electromagnetic field produces outwards, right? I choose to go and heal myself, but I also choose to be aware of what's going on. Observe, but don't absorb, if that makes sense. Observe, but don't absorb. But I'm not saying don't protect yourself. You're divinely protected. It's good to see you on Box. You're divinely protected, but protecting your energy and protecting what's important to you. You know what I'm saying? For you. Because at the end of all of this, it's about you. No matter how much I tell you, no matter how much information I give you, it's up to you. And you have to listen to your higher self, your angels, your spirit team, your ancestor, whatever you want to call it. It's a refraction of how you perceive light. All of it. It's perceptions of light projected. And as you are in your authenticity, it allows your inner light to shine at its brightest, just doing what you need to for you. Over the years, I've shared countless information to a lot of people, and some people were ready for it, some people weren't ready for it. But the free will you have allows you to choose how you want reality. This is an energetic hologram. You can choose what you want. Like I said, Mama Gaia, Mama Kai, Mama Tiamat, whatever you want to call her, is an energy that's moving up to a new light wave. Basically, how we say consciousness density or dimensions, it's moving up to a light wave regardless. She's going up, going up. I jump off line so fast because none of it is my reality. Exactly. That's why a lot of higher selves are telling you to observe and do not absorb, because you're constantly absorbing energetic fields. Like how I'm talking to you, you're absorbing energetic fields coming to you. Even if it's through a phone, it's like what do you call it? Synergy. It's a synergy between us. It's great to see you now. And the synergy that we have between each other is part of, I am you, you are me. I am in your reality. I'm a side character. I just pop up sometimes, tell you some stuff, In your reality, right? In my reality, I'm the main character. In your reality, you're the main character. Some of the people you meet in your life are energies sharing their energy with you in order for you to recognize your true energy and to recognize what you're doing. As we move up in energetic waves or light or consciousness density dimensions, however you want to perceive it, there's some energetic waves that won't match you no more. Like certain people won't match you no more. Some certain environments, jobs, things around you won't match you no more. It's grand to see you. Grand to see y'all. You're having an option right now to choose what you want to do because you have free will. You can let this stuff refract and, you know, the war this is happening, cyber city, smart city, all that shit is a projection to throw onto your projection, right? They want to project reality like when Elon Musk talks about going to Mars. Mars is a lower frequency density, whereas totalitarian technocracy. That's what going to Mars means. Mars is a type of frequency. Your whole body is just energetic waves, electromagnetic waves. They're trying to put you on what, when we say low vibration, it's the waves they emanate to keep you in a certain state of being. Your being is a projection. This isn't even the real you. Your whole physical vessel is only about 1 to 5% of what you really are. Okay? So what they do, they put you in shame, guilt, sadness, pain, anger, grief. Because what happens is, since you're a giant energetic wave, right? The more I give you fear, guilt, shame, victimization, lust, the more I give that to you, it slows your waves down. When it slows your wave down, you become more dense or more solid. As you go into bliss, joy, happiness, gratitude, love, it speeds up your wave. So your whole body is a wave doing this. When you're happy, right, your wave's doing this. When you're in gratitude, your wave's doing this. When you're in love, right, it's moving fast. But when you're in like lust, victimization, sadness, pain, anger, grief, it slows your wave down like this. And it makes you more of a physical. You're right now, people are going through a transition from carbon base to crystalline. Crystalline light is what you really are. You know what I'm saying? Even darkness. You know how we say darkness, chaos and darkness? That's a form of light too. That's one of the highest forms of light because it cannot be perceived. You get what I'm saying? So you choose. You have a choice on what you want to do. Your energy polarity right now is being, they're shooting all this media at you to manipulate your polarity so that you can project a reality, because they don't create at all. They don't have any creation power. They use your mental power or your willpower as a creation tool. They don't create nothing. I know that's going to sound strange to certain people, but without your creation power, they don't exist. Right? Some of these beings are trying really hard to stay alive, if that makes sense. They're doing everything they can to stay alive, be immortal, do all that shit. That's what they're trying to do. Okay? But by nature, we naturally are immortal because your soul is immortal. Okay? Your soul is immortal. You have an infinity symbol on your life. They've tried to do energetic farms on people. They've tried to, put you in certain. That's why America is like it is. It's a giant ass energy farm, right? We're not supposed to be working as much as we do just to have a basic life and not live life. That doesn't make sense. Why in America you have to work 80 hours just to make it paycheck to paycheck? And with 2 jobs, some people got 2 jobs or 3 jobs. right? I'll give you an example. When China came out with that DeepSeek AI, they made it for $5 million. The people in California with Silicon Valley, they were trying to get donations and stuff for trillions of dollars to make the same technology. That showed you they scamming motherfuckers. They scamming people, taking their bread through taxes and all the shit. They doing that live. And you saw China made a whole AI bot for $5 million. And they want trillions of dollars to make the same technology. That's why their stocks went down. Because what China showed people, for the people who don't know why that's important, that you are overpaying on technology, you're overpaying on food, you're overpaying on property, real estate, every venture in America you're overpaying on. It doesn't make sense for you to have to pay $200 a week just for groceries. Most fruits and vegetables cost less than $50 to make on the cool. Most things, hiding free energy, right? 0 point energy is free energy. Because they hid that, they digressed us. When they hid the 0 point, people don't realize how important that is. 0 point energy means you don't need to eat anymore because you have electroculture to take care of food. You don't need to worry about dead water because all water could be alkalized in all oceans. You don't have to worry about gas, coal, or electricity anymore because you get energy from the ether. Hydrogen powered cars. You don't need gas. Gas is an abiotic material. For y'all who don't know what that means, that means it's inexhaustible. Gas shouldn't be more than $2. And yet we're paying $3 to $7 a gallon for gas. You see what I'm talking about? How everything is inflated for no fucking reason? Your phone battery, infinite. They got light. In 1951, they set up this act called the Invention Secrecy Act of 1951. In that act, they have over 5,000 plus inventions and patents that can change the face of humanity, and they just sitting in the vault. They have a car that runs on grass. Like the grass you see outside, you could pick up grass, put it in a tank, and charge your car. I'm just giving you a few examples of what's in that Invention Secrecy Act. Another thing they got, medical technologies, harmonic resonance technology, which means vibrating your cells to issue commands to your cells, right? So if I was missing a finger, I put my hand in the machine like Elysium, right? I command my cells, give it frequency instructions, right? I'm missing my finger because it doesn't produce cells. You tell your finger, I need you to produce cells to make my finger again. Restoration of limbs, organs, eyesight, nerves, right? Pharmaceuticals will be gone because you could just hop in a little thing. If you could rejuvenate your cells with electromagnetic frequencies and sound, some of you could euthanize. Basically, if you're an older person, you could regenerate your cells to the point to where you look young again. Like on Elysium, we have that technology already, right? They're trying to do a technocracy is what it's called. Smart cities and all that is just surveillance on your carbon footprint. That's what it is. Concentration camps and surveillance on your carbon footprint. Everything you do. If you swipe your hand, they know you swiped your hand type of shit. Fuck all that. I'm cool on that. I don't want to live in a society like that. Because if we start living like out of time, like Justin Timberlake, when you have your time on your hand and it's like, boop, how much time do you have? Boop, type of shit. I don't want to live in a. I'd rather die. I'm okay. I don't want to live in no shit like that. Right? Stargates. Right? You just saw Trump came out. We're gonna Project Stargate. The portals are opening up naturally. They're opening up naturally. And they're trying to say, hey, we opened up portal. They're always trying to take credit for shit they don't even create, bruh. It's like the Pawn Stars, basically. They're the original colonization is a big ass show of Pawn Stars. On the cool. They take your shit, hide it, and be like, oh yeah, we just came out with this new, ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. I was showing people electric cars in the 1800s. People thought it was AI. That's why AI came out, so you couldn't discern the difference. Because they knew this information would come out, so you wouldn't be able to discern what's different. Right? That's why I say, for me, I'm choosing nature. I'd rather be with nature. On the cool. I'm doing my best going outside, grounding, being in the sun when I can, being at peace with myself. If I have to use chaos to protect myself, I will use chaos. Hands down. You get what I'm saying? All the stuff they use in technology is a copy of what you do naturally. If you don't believe me, your cell phone, right? Your cell phone is synthetic telepathy. That's all it is. It's synthetic telepathy. You don't believe me? The pyramids you see outside are on magnetic lines, high energy, high magnetism points, right? They used to be the original phone towers. They had a bunch of different utilities to them, but one of them was they act like phone towers, right? So you know how you send a message on your phone? It goes to a tower close to you. That tower finds another tower close to the person you're sending a message to, and then you get a message to your phone, or you get a call from your phone. We do that naturally with telepathy. Telepathy is tapping into the ether. It's tapping into, like, let's say I had a pyramid by my house and I wanted to call my buddy in Kentucky. I would find a pyramid that was close in Kentucky because they would have these things on top called bin stones. So they would have bin stones on top of the pyramid right here at the top of the pyramid, made out of copper, gold, other materials that were conducive to electromagnetic frequencies. Okay. So I'll send a message. Man, I need to find where he at. Oh, he in Kentucky. Bet. Where he at? Bing. Send thought electrical current through the ether to a pyramid top. That pyramid top will look for another pyramid top and find your cell phone number will be your frequency. Does that make sense? Your cell phone number is your frequency. Because everybody has a unique signature to their body. Like you have a unique electromagnetic frequency. So if I was 99.1, you would be 99.2. That point difference is what gives you your refraction of consciousness. Right? But that's also like your own special, like some of you have sacred geometry shapes that have been with you your whole life. Like you ever, when you were in school, you used to doodle triangles, eyes, circles, squares, or do any kind of, you were basically writing code from your mind out. A lot of stuff you've been doing subconsciously is you. How did you break free from the matrix? The universe recognizes frequency, energy, and vibration. When all these different things come into your life, they're different electromagnetic waves. All the things you watch, all the things you take in, you read, right? They're different electromagnetic waves influencing your electromagnetic torus field or toroidal field around you, right? Some of this stuff is planted to keep you in slower waves. So for some of that stuff, you tune it out. You tune it out of your wave. You're a giant ass radio receiver. You're an electric radio receiver. This is your receiver right here. Imagine having an antenna on your head. This is your receiver. You choose what radio station you want to be on. What's up, Jess Teresa? It's great to see you again. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. You can channel other radio stations. When you go to sleep, you go to other places. One thing I tell people is say, I am more than the physical body. something you have to remember. This is 1% to 5% of your actual being. This ain't even like 9% of what you really are. This is your energy compressed in a body. And your physical body, for instance, is just a compression of energetic cells doing this to make a solid. There is nothing in the universe around you that's solid. It's only solid because the cells are moving fast enough to make it dense. That's it. I know that's gonna sound strange, right? You ever seen the Flash, like from Justice League, Superman and stuff? The Flash, the guy that run fast, when he moves super fast enough, right? His cells are moving faster, right? He can phase through walls. The only reason why I'm not phasing through my couch right now is because my cells aren't moving fast enough to phase, to match the vibration of what this is, right? So now, imagine the cells of Earth, right? Mama Gaia, Mama Kai, Earth, whatever you want to call her. Her cells have been slow boogieing for a long time. And now they're doing this. They're speeding up. As she speeds up, your body is naturally speeding up too. You can choose to accelerate the process, right? And choose where you want to go. Or you can slow down the process. It's your cells matching the what we call a realm is matching or moving faster. That's why the days are going by so fast. People are like, why are days going by so fast? It was just 2024. Now it's the end of January. It's because the earth is a giant ass grid. It's like an apple. Imagine an apple, but in grid form. The grid around is moving faster, like this. As it moves faster, you are a line on the grid. So your whole essence is one line on the Earth's grid, and your line is moving faster too. So you notice how people who were asleep are waking up now? It's because it's moving up faster, regardless. That's why most of the companies in all major cities get free energy. They don't pay for power. You're moving faster, and that's facts, right? You know what I'm saying? It's grand to see you too, Josh. All of this is moving faster. Mama Gaia is who chooses. She chooses who she wants on her next place. Because here she allowed a lot of stuff. She was like, okay, y'all can play around. But on 5, you can't play around like that. If you have malice in your shit, if you trying to do some off the wall shit, she don't play that shit. She will kick your ass off. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead serious. And in 5, like the energy of what we call Earth is on a new level. She don't play no games. She will fuck you up. She chooses who she wants on her next wave. She went from, you know, I'm just using this as an analogy. Hood booger to filet mignon. And she said, if you ain't on filet mignon, you need to get your entree up on the cool. you need to get your on the cool. Your DNA strand, yeah. Yo, it's on our DNA strands. They're like antennas. Yep, your DNA is antennas too. They're light antennas that capture light. That's why they tell you to go into the sun. When you go into the sun, it basically shoots rays of light into your light body so that your DNA starts moving in a spiral formation. So your DNA starts moving, and then your helix. So imagine this is your helix. Light comes out of that and it goes here so that you can become more aware of who you are, if that makes sense. Because you are everything and everything is you. You're just refracting reality through this projection. And now we're getting to the point where the simulation is about to end. Right? The simulation finna be done. All this is simulation. Like, this is the dream world. I know that's gonna sound strange. Everything you learn is the opposite. When you go to sleep, you go to the real world. Sleep is deep meditation on the cool. Sleep is deep meditation. When you go to sleep, that's the real world. When you come here, this is the dream world. I know that's going to sound strange to people because you learn when you go to sleep, that's the dream. That's not the dream. You go into other realities of yourself when you go to sleep. You know how you say you astral travel? You're a whole universe, right? You're astral traveling inside of yourself. That's why you see different versions of yourself. One flying, one shooting fire, one shooting. All those are you. And you're traveling through to other bodies. If your body is electrical, right? This is just an avatar, what they call an avatar. This is an electrical, like, imagine, you know how you choose a character on a video game? All the characters are you. It's just when you put your energy into this particular body, you have a certain feeling. You have a certain vibration because this is considered the lowest vibration. This this is dead. I know we're alive, but this is considered dead. When you're out in the cosmos, you emit so much frequency. Some of y'all are as big as constellations and galaxies. I know that's gonna sound strange to certain people. Some of you are giant as fuck, and you compress your energy just into this little body. So if you took your whole physical vessel and you compared it to your real body, you would look like this. To your actual spiritual body, you would look like this. It's great to see y'all. All the people I haven't seen in a while, it's great to see y'all. They want you to always stay in the mindset that you're this little when you're this big. You get what I'm saying? When you're all of this. They want you to stay in the mindset that's all you are. But you're this big. You're this big. Right? So right now, like I said, it's the earth is drawing a decision. The universe is putting a line out. Basically, it's like a line, right? Where do you want to be? What kind of reality do you want to project right now? I'm giving you the option to choose what projection you want to see. What projection do you see? I want peace, nature, chilling, free energy, grand society, none of this technocracy bullshit. Flying, getting our powers back and doing. That's the reality I envision. You use your imagination because your imagination is your creation power. When they say visualization or imagination, just think of the word creation. That's what that is. You're using the essence of what you are. And whether you recognize that or not, that's on you. I can't tell you what to do. It choose you. You damn right, new big guy. It choose you. Mama guy, it choose you if she wants you up there. If she fuck with you, she like, all right, bet. You can come. You need some work. You on that. You might be on that okie doke. Our bodies are just future selves, spacesuits. Pretty much. They're spacesuits. Why do I feel peaceful yet ready to go to war for Big Mama? That's the thing too. All these years, these beings have done so much to you. You feel at peace with yourself because you're projecting peaceful in your reality, but you have chaos ready just in case you got to do what you do. So I know some people want to be love and light only or chaos and darkness only. They're both a type of light. They're both light. And you're choosing what light you use, how you use it. Because as a creator, you have free will, number one, and you're learning how to manipulate your energy. That's the biggest thing. So you can be hyperpolarized to either side. You could just be like, I'm only chaos and darkness. That's all I am. Some people be like, I'm only love and light. That's all I am. Or you could be in the middle, right? It's waves of light and energy. You're just choosing which way you want to go. Nightmares are your subconscious relaying information to you about what's happening in your physical body. Nightmares that you have is like your subconscious is having a visual conversation with you to help you identify something that's happening in your physical body. The sun feels different. Yep. I know some of this sound sound off the wall or crazy, especially with some of the stuff that's out here. I tell people take even what I say with a grain of salt. You have to look inside because I can tell you all this information, but if you don't look inside yourself, it's like talking to bricks. You know what I'm saying? I could tell you all this if you don't do your own personal research because your consciousness was created in a specific way. I tell people imagine a giant mirror. A mirror is consciousness. Somebody throws a brick in it, all the pieces break. There's a small piece, little piece, medium size. All of these pieces are still that mirror. It's just in different forms. That's what you are. You're like a piece of a giant mirror. Okay? So, how you choose to reflect, that's on you. People gonna tell you this, you gotta be this way, you gotta be that way, you gotta listen to yourself. Some people, like I said, are ready for chaos and darkness. They're ready for chaos. Once once they activate, they finna be some spiritual youngins. I get it. Some people, if when they activate, they're just gonna be chilling and observing. It's like you have the way to play, right? This is your refraction for your reality. I can't tell you what to do. You have your own refraction. Like my refraction, it might be peaceful. Your refraction, it might be I'm out here uppercutting people to the sun. You get what I'm saying? Like I know some people don't, and like love and light. We're loving beings by nature. By nature, you're already in unconditional love. But if you have to do things to protect yourself, sometimes you use the chaos and darkness because it's another form of light. Most people learn dark was evil, dark was terrible, and all that. Dark matter is the creation molecule, which you're made out of. So that's just something I'm telling people. That's why you hear people say love and chaos or peace and chaos. It's energy polarity. How do what do you want in your projection? Where do you want to be? You're learning energy manipulation. Some of you have affinities with stuff. Some of you feel I have an affinity with healing. Healing is more my tea. Some of you have more with sound healing. Some of you have more with I feel like I'll be better at doing chaos. Whatever your polarity of energy is, if you go towards the affinity, it'll help you accelerate faster, right? It's like if you've never played basketball and you picked up a basketball and all of a sudden you hear like a ringing noise in your ear, like, huh? I just picked this up. It's like a signal from your higher self say, hey, this might be a good idea because you have this skill set already, or you will pick up this skill set at an accelerated pace because it's easier with your affinity, right? Like how some people have an affinity with fire, wind, and water. You're everything already, but some of you have an affinity with your refraction. Same thing with sacred geometry shapes. Same thing with certain esoteric knowledge. Certain esoteric knowledge will vibrate with you. It's like when you go to the jewel store and you put your hands over jewels and you feel like a tingling sensation coming from the jewel, is sending an electrical current to your torus field to let you know that this is compatible with you. It's the same concept. That's why some of y'all go to the crystal stores and stuff. You be like, man, it's like this jewel called out to me. It's because it did. It shot an electrical signal at you. It's the same concept. It's great to see you again, Amber. It's great to see everybody. How does alcohol affect us? So alcohol slows down your vibration. It's not bad to have it, right? They say alcohol, you have to know your limit and moderate because I'll explain it. Alcohol means body eating spirits. In Hebrew, Arabic, and a couple of other cultures, it means eating the spirit or eating the body, eating at your field. So you have an aura around you, right? Imagine Pac-Man. Every time you drank was eating at your aura. And when your aura opens up enough, it makes it easier for other energies to enter your vessel, right? I'll give you an example. You know how people black out? It's like putting your consciousness in sleep mode while something else borrows your body. That's why when people black out, when they drink, they don't remember nothing because it wasn't them. Their consciousness was put to sleep and another being borrowed your vessel while you were asleep. I'm not saying it's bad to drink. I'm just saying you have to know with anything you do, the tree, that anything you do, you have to know moderation and what works best for you. Because if you're doing something too much and it's throwing you off, so like you kept participating, all of a sudden you're like, man, and you lose your sense of self, then you did too much. You did too much. But if you have like a glass, like I know people who have a glass of wine when they get home, that's fine. You know your limits. You know what makes you feel how what. You know what I'm saying? Like if you eat something and your body says, oh man, I don't want to eat this no more. Don't eat it no more. That's is that simple. You just listen. You're constantly getting feedback from all these different energies and frequencies. It's crazy, bro. God showed me my soul is ancient. hmm Some of y'all are ancient beings. Some of you have been around since the creation of creation. Some of you have been around for a long time. Some souls are young. Some souls are in the middle. It just depends on where your level. Souls are eternal, but in terms of like age wise, you know, I'm ultra ego violet light. They're gonna see me soon. That's what I'm saying. People emit different frequencies too, different lights. Sun gazing is beautiful. You sun gaze, sunrise and sunset. It's the only time you can look at the sun without burning your eyes. It's sunrise and sunset. I can't remember my dreams. Harataki. Get you some harataki. Get you some mugwort. Get you some blue lavender, blue lotus. I mean lavender or blue lotus. That'll help. Two suns. That's why the days are twice as fast. They don't want us to know what day it is. Exactly. Exactly. How to get rid of a common cold? Put onions on your feet. Take a purple onion or a yellow onion, cut it in a circle, put it under your foot, and put a sock on it when you go to sleep. Both feet. It'll drain toxins. All your nerve endings are at the bottom of your foot. That's why they call it the sole. They just spell it SOLE. All your nerve endings are at the bottom of your foot. So when you put an onion at the bottom, it drains all those toxins out of your body. Lemon and honey. Get you some honey. I've been eating a jar of honey. Just about like I had a jar yesterday. Look where I am. This is from yesterday. I've been eating the hell out of this honey. You know what I'm saying? It'll help. This is a straight video game, dog. Planetary alignment of the gods like a chessboard in the sky. The alignment is inside of you. That's really what it is. Like all the planets are what they call frequencies. I know you may see them outside, but they're really frequencies. They're just your chakra points. Your chakra points is like an energetic highway. And all of these, when they say align, that day that they aligned, it made it easier for you to absorb energy and to clear static energy out of your own body, if that makes sense. These energy waves we have in like the alignments, the energy cycles is what we go off of. If we never had the calendar, like if you never had January through December, you would go off the energy cycle. In order to tell the real time, you need a sundial. That's the way to tell the real time is a sundial. And you know they don't have those everywhere. Anywhere. Duality, we can pick or choose. You have duality. And what happens is, eventually you'll learn too, that once you grasp duality, past duality is energy is just energy, right? Everything is what it is. You can choose duality on this realm. Then you get to a point to where it's like, okay, this duality that we have, how high does it go up in the realms, right? How high does this go in the realm, right? You can choose to ascend and realize energy is just energy. It's like a yin yang symbol. Energy is just energy. Light shines the brightest in the dark because darkness is where light was created. That's what they don't tell you. They always tell you go into the light. They always tell you go into the light. But darkness is where you come from. When you're born, right? In a womb. Womb is in darkness a whole 9 months. 9 months of ether. 9 months straight ether. I'm going in the direction of peace, but I do have a bat. That's what I'm talking about. It's not that when you say you're a peaceful person, that don't mean a doormat. By no means. When they say you at peace with yourself, that don't mean people come in and just step on your shit. Fuck all that. You know, I'm loving light, but I'll light your head up too with some chaos. You what? Catch a spiritual two piece to that forehead. You get what I'm saying? You could be a healer and you can be loving light, but you can still catch them hands. You know, or you can still throw them hands. Nothingness of consciousness is absent of light, which is a thing. I want everyone to get along, but these fallen are out of control. Exactly. Some of these beings, they just doing too much, and it's okay. What is the ringing in the ears? So sometimes in your right ear, when the environment is ringing, when your right ear is ringing, it's the environment. Gratitude for the donation, huh? If y'all want to donate for real, I got a poll right here that has ways to donate if y'all really want to show support, because they be taking a grip. I did a 2-hour live. They paid me a quarter. With all those donations y'all did, they paid me a quarter. So if y'all want to donate with one of those in the poll, because that was outrageous. But right ear ringing is usually your environment shifting. Left ear is usually your higher self, and sometimes your ancestors on the left, right? But it just depends. When they're both ringing at the same time, you're going through an environment change, and you're seeing stuff happening around you, like synchronicity of numbers, all these things happening over and over and over again. That's part of what you're meant to see in order to grow. I like upper liquor and a downer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not bad. You know, you do what you feel is best for you. I can say, you know, I like wine and champagne from time to time. That's cool. You know, that's something I like. Some people may not like it. That's fine. That's what you like. You have to know what works best for you. Oh, my bad. I didn't give y'all my poll. I gave y'all my information of where I'm at. Hold on. If y'all want to donate, y'all can donate here at this next poll. My bad. Yeah, true. Yeah. God possessed me like prisoner in my own body. You are God. I am in peace and love in this particular moment, but the dark chaos is at my fingertips too. Exactly. That's what I tell people. It's like learning your own energy will allow you to manipulate it and create how you want to. Took and upgraded my nerves DNA. I know they worship the pine cone. The pine cone is the pineal gland. Good for the kidneys, burdock root. Onion juice will help you. Divine feminine sacred rage. Divine feminine, like in the spiritual realm, the feminine is actually the power, the superpower over there. It's like how in this realm is more masculine, in the spiritual realm is more divine feminine. So some of the rage that's out there, that's coming out, is natural. It's supposed to come out. It's supposed to happen right now. What is it when I see past people, I get a download of their life or what they're dealing with? That's clear empathy. Clear empathy is it's like clear empathy or clairvoyance. It's like you see a refraction of the people around you as a portion of you. So when you get a download of them, it's like you're reading their energy. Imagine taking a library book out of their library in order to read who they are. The spirit that possessed me once said I was one of the 144,000. So the 144,000 is the frequency of light. 144,000 is the frequency of light. So if you add up 144 is 9. Also, 144,000 megahertz is the frequency of light. Sometimes everyone's energy is overwhelming, like it's pulling from my guidance. I get you. I do that. I get it all the time. I help a lot of people out. So you take in so much energy from different people and you give out so much energy. So as a person that gives out, I'm a generator, right? Some people are projectors. Some people projector, generator. Some people are transmuters, right? Like I can generate a lot of energy. Some people project energy easier. You get what I'm saying? But this is part of my incarnation, and my refraction is to generate and give advice. But I have to know when to put a limit on it too. You have to know when to say, okay, I respect my time. I respect what I'm doing, but I need a break. This is for me. I have my me time. That's why I'm not on social media like I used to be. I used to be on it 7 days a week, 6, 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day. I had to realize that it's okay to take time for yourself. It's okay to take a break or take a step back. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? If you need that time for you, take that time for you. Especially with all this stuff going on. Sometimes I don't even want to look at my phone because I notice when I pick up my phone, sometimes when I start watching stuff, my my heart rate start picking up. And I'm like, "Oh, what's that? Why is my heart rate picking up? Why are my nerves picking up?" And I realize some of these apps have scientists behind them, and they learn how to stimulate your fight or flight response. Just like when you watch the news, your fight or flight response kicks on. So it's like adrenalizing your body. So you have to know when to turn shit off and when to say, you know what? They got this war happening. This plane crashed over here. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna just go outside, sit with my tree, and just sit down. And now that's why a lot of your higher selves and your higher guides, your angels, whatever you want to call them, are telling you to sit still because some of this stuff is pushing all this. It's like pushing. Imagine somebody doing this to you with electrical frequencies all day, with all this media, all this stuff you see. They just doing this to you all day. Eventually, you're like, wait, I need you to stop. Right? I can't have that on me all day. Right? It's like, let me put my feet down. Let me take this out. My YouTube is VIA Energy Healing. Let me get away from this. And it's okay. We live in an instant gratification society. Everything is instant, right to your face. A lot of people don't even have time to process what's happening. And that's why I say take time for you to process. Process. When you sit still, you tap into your power. Spirituality in Latin means laspide, which means to breathe, right? When you breathe, when you slow down, when you do slower movements, it allows you to see everything. Your awareness becomes even stronger because you're slowing down. Even when you close your eyes, as soon as you close your eyes, the melanin and the crystals within your third eye start activating. You have calcite and magnetite crystals up here. They start activating as soon as you close your eyes, as soon as you sit still. How can I get closer to my ancestors? Make an altar. Make an altar. You can make altars. Like when people hear altars, they imagine people doing like some crazy stuff. I got to put a prick of my blood down and altars are just ways or energetic doorways to show respect to other energies that are you in different ways. You can do offerings. You can go outside to your tree, put an apple down as an offering. Like gratitude for you. This is an offering. Some gods or goddesses up there or around you, they like stimulants, right? Like Papa Legba, right? He has a ritual where you could put 4 pennies at the corner of 4 diagonal way. You could put 4 pennies and cigars right there. That's what it likes. You can do different types of stuff. You could do a whole altar and for yourself. Most people don't know that. You can do rituals for yourself, altars for yourself, because the only difference between you and them, right? Your god or a goddess, right? The only difference is they're just a different refraction. It's just like aliens. We always say aliens. They're other refractions of the same consciousness. They just like the family members you don't invite to the cookout. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about? So on the cool, my YouTube is VIA Energy Healing. Some of you, like I said, some of you are coming into what makes life better for you or worse for you, and you see people having different realities on social media. You see people with blue skies. Like today, my whole sky was blue. It was beautiful outside. In some people's skies, it's cloudy, right? It's how you're projecting reality through your consciousness. People tell you about consciousness all the time, and people think it's like some hippie shit. It's not. This is everything. 222 is a synchronicity. If you use numerology is adding all the numbers up to get a number between 1 and 9. 222 is 6. So that it's like if you keep seeing 222, that's a synchronicity for you. I've been drinking dandelion and green tea for water retention. Celtic sea salt. Celtic sea salt for water retention. Lemon or citrus fruits in your water will help with water retention. Some of you aren't really lacking water, you're lacking minerals. For some people, like when you get thirsty, some people are just lacking minerals. If you got magnesium, like magnesium glycinate or magnesium in general, you'll start to realize a lot of things come from a deficiency. A lot of things come from deficiencies. In America, the soil alone in America is like 70 to 80% devoid of nutrients in America. Majority of soil. That's why everybody always hungry. Even after you eat, you hungry, right? Or you thirsty all the time. It's because there's a lack of nutrients and lack of minerals and shit. But anyway, and that is the total of your seals and chakras, 144,000. You have those inside of you. All 144,000 frequency of light. So it's also a megahertz frequency to vibrate your body. You know those big giant Liberty bells they used to have? Those used to vibrate at 144,000 megahertz or more. Those were the original med beds. You would stand inside of one of those giant ass Liberty bells. They hit it one time. That vibration would make your cells move faster throughout your whole body. That's one of the reasons why they got rid of the bells, right? There's a place in Pennsylvania called Ringing Rock. All those rocks are remnants of bells they destroyed. They didn't just turn them all into ammo. How do you do if you're a generator or transmitter? You look up human body design. That's what it's called, human body design. All of these things are just reference guys too, by the way. Like your horoscope, all that stuff is reference. Those are just references. Let me give you an example. If the calendar is wrong, all of your horoscopes are wrong. All of your birth charts are wrong, your natal charts. If all the calendars are off, right? That's why you just use it as a reference. It's a reference guide. People are like, I'm a Taurus, so I gotta act this way. I'm a Leo, I gotta act this way. You're all of them. You're even Ophiuchus. The 13th one is called Ophiuchus. You're that one too. That's the Black Sun constellation, if y'all didn't know, the one that brings balance. If y'all didn't know that. You that one too. Once you overcome that horoscope thing, you'll realize that all your horoscopes are just energetic. They're ley lines, right? Some people say they're galaxies where you may possibly be from, right? At a base level, fundamental level, they're on ley lines, high energetic, high magnetism points, right? Each constellation or each horoscope is a type of energy current, right? So, for instance, I'm a Leo, right? I needed passion, bravery, and courage in this incarnation, right? For my soul to grow. Your soul is already complete, but for my soul to become more aware of who I am, I had to incarnate in this Leo. I've been a Pisces, I've been a Scorpio, I've been a Cancer, I've been all of those. Each one has characteristics of electrical currents that help you stimulate awareness inside yourself. Do y'all get that? That's why I tell people, it's reprogramming the stuff that we were programmed with so that you can see more than what they tell you. I'm a hermit because it's just too much sometimes. I get it. That's why you see a lot of spiritual people, real spiritual people, they take their time for themselves. They just sit. That's why the real spiritual people, you notice they become less and less social. Unless they're doing a class or spreading their message. They become less and less because they start learning the inner workings of sharing energy, being in energy fields, being around people, being in certain environments. You start to use your awareness more because your awareness is your actual currency, right? You know how you You know how you treat your dollars in the bank safe? You need to treat your awareness as your money in the bank. So this is your bank, right? You don't want to pay attention to stuff that doesn't bring joy, happiness, gratitude, stuff to your life, right? Because that's where pay attention comes from. When you pay attention, you're paying awareness in the currency to the ether. The universe recognizes the transaction and gives you what you pay for. Does that make sense? It's just like your manifestations. There's a bunch of different ways to manifest, but what you're doing is whatever you create for you will work regardless of what you do, because it's your creation and your imagination power bringing the order, because you command, you're ordering. So think of it, your all your manifestations is like an Amazon order, right? You go on Amazon or you're online shopping, you know what you're looking for. Bow, that's what I'm looking for. You look at the details of what you're looking for. Bet, that's what I want. Put it in the cart, right? After you put it in the cart, you purchase it, right? It's the same concept with your manifestations. You already know what you want. You look at the details of what you want, right? You put it in the universal cart. You're paying attention with your awareness currency. So the universe recognizes the transaction so it can give you what you ask for, because you command. You don't have to, I hope this happens. You don't do that. You are commander of your ship. That's why they call it a universe, not you rehearse. You get what I'm saying? I stopped watching the news years ago. Have you seen the Schumer resonance? It's off the wall. Why am I seeing more 111s? It's synchronicity. Synchronicity is basically if you see a sequence of numbers that keep repeating, it lets you know that depending on what the number is, they have different meanings, but overall is letting you know that this is syncing with you. This form of light or whatever's happening in the environment is syncing with you, right? Like I said earlier, if you pick up, let's say you pick up a basketball and you never played and you hear ringing in your ears, that's a synchronization to let you know, oh man, this will be compatible with you. It's just like if you started drawing for the first time and you're like, damn, I like doing this. And you heard a ringing or your hand started vibrating when you were, it's like little signals letting you know that these things will work for you. Subscription, 5,300,000 million billion. Yeah. Where did you gain all of this amazing information? I've been doing research. This is my 14th profile. I've been telling people stuff like this for years. People thought I was crazy, called me all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna show you something, and I want y'all to see this too. With the help of my community, it wasn't just all me, but with the help of my community and the beings that showed me support, we made an amazing Telegram group. I started the Telegram group, but then we have more people in here now. Telegram, right? T.me/softfactsafterdark. I'm going to show you how much research we've been doing. 28,718 photos, 26,391 videos, right? Files. Files. 874 free ebooks right there for y'all. These are all free, by the way. Links. 40,691 links. That's with the help of my community. 1,187 musical tones that'll help your body. Right? We got a bunch of stuff here, bro, that'll help you. This is the Telegram, and it's free. This is all free. T.me/softfactsafterdark. You can go to my YouTube. You'll see a medical bed. That's a med bed, by the way. You put somebody on it. This part right here rolls over the person, scans their frequency, and it basically is harmonic resonance and ultraviolet light refracted onto the cells. Hold on real quick. Let me Telegram, right? That's how I know so much. And also, you got a giant ass universal dictionary sitting inside of you. It's called the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is just a light library. There's a universal library, and then there's your own personal universal library in it. So basically, it's light. You're tapping in the light. Everything is created already. Everything around you exists already. It's just you using your awareness as your currency to pay attention. That's all you're doing. You're just paying attention to it so that it can unlock inside of you. It's already inside of you. All this stuff I'm telling you is not new. I'm just giving you awareness. That's all I'm doing. I'm not teaching you nothing. I'm just letting you see what's already inside you. It's nothing new. You got a whole you ever knew the answer to something and didn't even know about the subject? That's clear cognizance. That's tapping into the ether to get the answer. Y'all got that. You got 8 clear powers or more, everybody. But some of you have an affinity to other ones like clear empathy, clear gustance, clear smelling, clear vision, clear hearing, clear touch. When you touch something, you know how it tastes. You get what I'm saying? You have all those abilities. That's how powerful you are. They've done so much over the years to keep putting you in a like, oh, you this small. That's all you'll ever be. You're this small. When you everything. That's why it's so amazing. They're all body parts and energy centers. Exactly. How do you spell the 13 zodiac sign? Ophiuchus. It's Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. What's up, Asa? It's great to see you. Been waiting on you to come get me. I'll be there soon. That's so funny. She said, I love me some you. That's $5.99, but I love you some too. That's cool. Peace to all the gods and goddesses. But protect your energy, dog. This is why this is so important. You have your energy. What do you want to do with it? How do you perceive reality? What do you want to see? You know what I'm saying? I need you every day. That's $10. Money is an energy too. It's freedom or lack of freedom. I agree. Money is a type of medium we use to exchange our awareness with each other. That's why TV is so important. They took over your. Yep. Hey, Chrissy, going to see you. The universe guides me. Exactly. Manifest power. The TV uses you to project their agenda. Exactly. Television. Like, I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to show y'all something. Watch this. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. I'll explain it. So, I'm going to just explain it real quick. Your circuits, your motherboards inside of your computers, your phones, some of them are built in the form, like if you look at the little prongs, the silver prongs, they're built in the form of sigils. Your cell phone, your TVs, your screens are known as scrying tools, black mirrors, right? When you watch television, right, for instance, you're looking at a scrying tool, a black mirror, with sigils already built into the television. The new age wand is your remote, right? I know this is going to sound strange. Watch. Check this out. What do you watch on television, right? You watch a program, right? What is the program on? A channel, right? Program, channel, right? Channeling. You know what channeling is, right? Programming, channel, right? What is the channel on? A broadcast. What do you do when you cast something? That's spells, right? So if your remote is a wand and you aiming it at a black mirror with sigils in it, watching a program channeling through a broadcast, that don't sound like magic to you. that don't sound like they're using magic to you. I'll give you another example. The caduceus or the caduceus on the side of an ambulance, right? Most people know that's, the serpent, the kundalini energy that spirals up, right? You got a liquid that goes up your spine called the chrism or Christos liquid, goes to your medulla oblongata, and also goes to your claustrum. That's where Santa Claus come from, claustrum, and it goes back down your spine like the chimney, right? All this stuff they show it to you in front of your face. Pharmacy is Hebrew for pharmakeia, right? Pharmakeia is sorcery and magic. Pharmacists used to be poison makers. Like, they use magic all the time. They just put it in stuff you normally see to make it look normal. Like occult. The word occult means hidden. They be like, oh man, they're doing occult magic and stuff. That's your shit. Like I said, their colonization is Pawn Stars. So they take your shit, try to remix it, and be like, Oh yeah, you got to do all this weirdo shit to get to the high levels. Like, what? If you don't believe me, too, with magic and sorcery, check this out. Plato, Hephaestus, Cleopatra, Alexander the Great, Julius the Caesar, right? Julius Caesar. Every single one of them went to an esoteric school. Jesus, esoteric school. Buddha went to an esoteric school. In order to go to those schools, you had to be there for 20 years. Some of those people were dropouts. And look how far they came in life. Most people don't know that. You know, one of the biggest esoteric schools is in the Grand Canyon. Was in the Grand Canyon, right? That's why they do so much to hide it. There's a whole Stargate in the Grand Canyon. And more esoteric tools. They did an expedition, I think, 1938 or 1908. This man went there was an explorer who went to the Grand Canyon, rode the canyons, with the rivers up, and found a whole temple. Told the Smithsonian. The Smithsonian said that don't exist. A month later, that dude passed away. Can't make this up. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff they've been hiding from us. That hidden stuff is over with, right? They took a lot of esoteric tools, put them underneath the Vatican. There's a whole pyramid underneath the Vatican. That's why it's shaped like, if you do an aerial view of the Vatican, it looks like a whole Ohm symbol, like your power symbol that you see in the corner, like your power button. The whole layout is an Ohm button. Like, they be using magic all the time. Now it's time for them. They've been doing all this stuff for all these years. Now it's time for the script to flip. They've been Pawn Star and doing all this. Now it's time for the script to flip. And that's what they scared of. They're afraid that what they did to you, you gonna do to them. That's why they watching everybody. That's why they messing with your social medias. That's why they sending people to watch you. Some of your neighbors you think are just your neighbors. They ain't just your neighbors. I know this goes. They're like Mr. Smith from the Matrix. Some of your family members too. You get what I know it's gonna sound strange, but you'll start noticing that type of stuff. You're like, wait a minute, that car was following me 3 blocks ago. What's going on? Why is my phone typing by itself? My computer turned on in the middle of the night. I don't even have that option on my phone. On my computer? How did that happen? You get what I'm saying? Stuff like that. They know who gon' they've been measuring your dark matter and your energy since before you was born. Didn't NASA just come out and said we have didn't they just say we have a machine to measure dark matter particles? Didn't they just come out and say that? Didn't they also just say there's a parallel universe on the other side of Antarctica that's in reverse? We are the reverse. They are on the right side. We in the reverse. But now, let me ask you another question. Y'all notice the poles shifting, right? Let me ask you a question. Why is it no snow in certain parts of Alaska, yet in certain parts of America, there's a bunch of snow? How did the southern states that are usually hot get snow this heavy? Like ever before? The poles are shifting. Pole shifting means, like, think of it like this. We were in a lunar cycle for 6,000 years, right? Lunar. Now we're in the solar cycle. In the lunar cycle, the spiritual energy, mana, prana, ki, chi, reiki, whatever you want to call it, was thin. Now that the poles are shifting, more spiritual energy is coming in. All the stuff you couldn't see before, your awareness is... You're starting to see this like a week ago. The sky in Sarasota, Florida was purple. Lavender. The sky was a lavender purple. In certain parts of the world, the sky is green, magenta, pink, red, colors you ain't never seen before. It looked like the Aurora Borealis. And yes, that was a med bed on my Telegram group. You get what I'm saying? You're seeing colors you ain't never seen before. Right? A shout out to Simply Manda. That's my Telegram. But yeah, Y'all starting to see colors you never seen. Have y'all seen the videos on TikTok? Y'all see all white deer, all white raccoons, all white buffalo, cows, all white peacocks, stuff you ain't never seen. All white whales, pink dolphins. They have pink dolphins, but you don't see them too often. They're rare. But you're starting to see all these rare animals you ain't never seen before. They just found another 100 new species of water creatures all of a sudden. Like, it gets to a point to where it's like, how are you finding all of these things when the world been around for so long? I'm just like, hey, y'all. Hey. So, in certain cultures, whenever you see all white animals, it's a sign of spiritual change. It's a sign that spiritual change, right? That energy pole shifting. And now that that solar energy or the real energy is coming in, it's accelerating your cellular process. So you're going through gene mutation, right? You remember X-Men? What did they go through? Like Marvel X-Men? They went through gene mutation. That's what you're going through, right? I'll give you an example. How many of you lately have been talking to somebody and you know what they say before they say it? Like you say it out loud and don't you be like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I know you were out last week." Huh? I didn't even say nothing because you're using telepathy. Already using telepathy, right? Some of you are touching stuff and you're getting shocked and you're wondering what? No static electricity. Like how you rub your socks on the floor and touch stuff, you just static electricity come from your hand. You feel something touching you like this and ain't nobody there. You smelling smells around you and ain't nobody there. Hearing your name. Hey, you get what I'm like, I'm just trying to throw it. I'm just trying to tell you, the world that y'all know ain't gonna be the same. How can someone open their third eye? You decalcify the eye. You can use Harataki or Miss. There's a bunch of herbs you can take that'll help open this up. You can become more aware of your surroundings and yourself. You know, sitting with yourself. That's why I say being still, sitting with yourself allows you to tap in. That's so important. The reason why they calcify this so much is because this is your projector. This is your reality projector, right? If this is closed, it's like putting 360p on your spiritual vision. When it's open, it's 1080p. So the stuff you couldn't see before, it becomes aware to you. Does that make sense? This happened to me. People got mad and envied me because I knew answers to Bible questions no one knew. Stay humble, my friends. Grand resting. If we could all use our brains, this place will be destroyed. Like for real. If we use 7% of our power, we would. This motherfucker be gone. You're very sharp, bro. Is this pre-recorded? Mm-mm. It's just I have a lot of comments, so if it take me a while to get to the comments, excuse me. It's just there's a lot of beautiful energies coming in, reflecting their thoughts. So I'm doing the best I can to catch up with I like to read my comments. I know some people will skip them, but I like to read these because without y'all, this don't even matter. Like on the cool, I tell people all the time, without y'all, none of this shit matter. Like without y'all electricity, without y'all attention, without y'all support, none of this shit matter at all. 0%. Like all these bells and whistles you see the 59K, grateful for that number, but it's just numbers. Those are people behind these numbers. That's one thing I had to learn about social media because I was viral like 30, 40 times on this app and other apps too. I've had over 1 million views on videos and stuff like that. It's about the impact you make and the beings that if the internet and electricity were to turn off, you made a difference regardless. That's how I see it. If the internet turned off, I know I did my best to help as many as I could. I put out so much energy and I've done the best I could. And now this is the period where I'm just like, I'm holding my energy, doing the best I can for myself. And taking time for me. That's why a lot of people are recluse right now. That's why a lot of you are going into solitude. You're protecting your energy, and that's okay. What does the yellow light people say they see over my head? I'm not sure. Yes, all around you is set up to keep you down, resisting against your growth of positivity. Yep. Very hard to do. Have you had a Kundalini? You could feel the fluid, bro. Yeah, the Kundalini is the liquid that goes up your spine. When it goes up your spine, you'll notice you'll go through changes. You'll start to be like, wait a minute, this don't taste the same. You'll start to be like, I can't hang out with you no more. I can't go to this event place no more. Because when that liquid goes up your spine is your real body on the cool. Your spine and your brain and your heart is your real body. The rest is just, accessories. I'm I'm just putting it like that. But your real body is your spine. Like in the back of your neck, between your spine and your neck, there's a central point right there. That's vital to your body. If you get hit right there, you paralyzed. Okay? It's important. But I know a lot of this is I know I'm talking about a lot of different subjects and doing all these different things, but I'd rather get this information out because we're coming to that pivotal point. We're at that pivotal point where you decide what kind of reality you want. And I'm helping people, but I am gonna scale back some, protect my energy, and do what I need to for me as well. But before whatever happens, I want to be ready to. Why did the Pope open those tomb doors? Basically, they trying to do a ritual. They're trying to, whenever they do a mass event on live stream, they're energy harvesting. It's all energy harvesting. It's like when you go to a concert, you raise your hands in the air, right? You send an energy to that person. I know people don't believe in that type of stuff. I'll give you an example. You remember when kings and queens will walk in a room? They got a crown on, right? The crown has points made out of gold. Gold is conductive to electrical currents. They have jewels in them. Jewels are conductive to electrical currents. All hail the king. You send an energy. You send an ether straight to him. Same with a concert. It's the same concept. Yeah, man, everybody sing my song, right? When you start singing is a frequency, right? When I'm doing my raps or my singing or whatever, poetry, right? You tune into me. And you can use that as a way to collectively raise vibration or you can drain vibration. You don't believe me? You remember Woodstock? You don't see any more events like Woodstock, do you? Because it literally raised the consciousness. It raised the vibration of the planet in one event. That's why they do so much to separate people, to divide them, put them in different tribes, put them in different stuff. You have to attach to something, right? It's like a bunch of nets. Imagine a bunch of nets, right? You have to attach to this. You have to attach. You have to be this. You have to be that, right? And it's just like putting you in a net. It's really putting you in an energetic net. That's why they have the law of detachment. It's like learning to, I don't want none of these nets around me no more. Cut, 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 cut. They see the anointing on me and they possess my friends, make them super mean. Yep. Sometimes your people ain't possessed. Some might be. Sometimes it's your energy. So you emit a field 6 feet. When you're in a higher vibration, your field goes to 9. Your electromagnetic torus field goes to 9. When being like, if you're a 9 and somebody with 5 come in, it's gonna cause discomfort to them because they are emitting an electrical field as well. So if it causes them discomfort, then they start acting mean. There's sometimes I'll give you an example. You ever walk into a grocery store and everybody looking at you? It's because you're emitting a certain wave that comes out of you. Boom, boom, boom. And when these people's waves catch yours, they're like, who's that? Right? Some people dislike you, don't even know you, just dislike you for no reason. It's because of the waves that are coming out of your electromagnetic field. Yeah, some people will change character, right? You've been cool with your neighbors 12 years. And now that you go into a higher energy wave, all of a sudden your neighbor asshole to you. You get what I'm saying? It's this shift is happening whether people believe it or not. It starts internally first. but now it's being refracted out into reality so you can see it. It starts here first, and now you're seeing the separation. Hey, in addition to them trying to stop the ascension with anything like weather manipulation. Yep, namaste. Hey, like, we're going to see you. Exactly. Trying to stop stuff. They can't stop nothing. All they can do is try to slow it down. That's it. They ain't stopping nothing. Nothing. They can't stop what was already written in the cosmos. They can't stop it. So it's like somebody coming in your house with muddy boots, jumping on your couch, and then trying to leave. What? We got to close that door real quick. We got to have a conversation. We got to have a conversation, sir. You can't just muddy my couch with them boots. And that's what they're doing right now. They're just doing muddy couch boots on the couch. I'm sorry. Y'all finna get evicted. Y'all got to go. It's tigers and wolves running around like they came out of dimension. Exactly. You've been noticing that the animals just appearing in random places? They had a whole kangaroo in what was it, Texas? That came. It was a kangaroo, and it wasn't AI. A kangaroo in Texas. They had lions loose in Detroit. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. There's people on TikTok who talk about going through portals. They go to their normal route on their way to home. One lady got into an accident. She said, I know I went through a portal because I go this way every single time. And all of a sudden this car just appeared out of nowhere. No CCTV camera footage, nothing. Just appeared out of nowhere. And there was another dude who did the same thing. He usually takes his route home for work. He was on TikTok. He was like, how the fuck did I get here? He goes the normal route. He knows how long it takes to get home from work. All of a sudden, he appeared in the opposite direction. Like, bro, I told you, it's finna get saucy, bro. How much haritaki would you suggest to take? A tablespoon a day. I tell people, just listen to your body. Whenever you take anything, herbs, minerals, nutrients, listen to your body. Your body will let you know if it's cool or not. Your body is a whole microphone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hold on real quick. Let me put this out. Yeah. Like I said, if y'all want to show support, I have a poll right here with all the ways to donate. Because if you donate gifts, they take a big ass portion of it. But if you want to really donate, you can donate with the options on the poll. Hey, what's up, Orange Tiger? It's great to see you. So it's the telekinesis I keep seeing real. Telekinesis is using your mitochondria, right, around an object. So every object, so I'll give you an example. So I have this set of keys, right? The set of keys has molecules and energy around it. It's like basically energetic cells around it. You're learning to move the energy cells around the object. Really. Telekinesis, like, the Force from Star Wars, that's telekinesis, basically. Moving that back and forth like that. As our cells vibrate faster, you start to tune in to more of your natural abilities. Remote viewing, right? Some people can see see a place while their physical body is where they are. You know what I'm saying? Some people can move stuff. I'm gonna teach you something with telekinesis. If you want to know if you got real telekinesis, don't push stuff. That's easy, because some people say it's just wind coming from your hand, right? Try to pull objects into your hand. You can see people push all day. Pull the item in. So instead of, like, let's say, how you see people with the water bottles and they pushing them this way, or the foil, they're pushing them this way, pull it towards you. That's how you know you'll have telekinesis or not. Try pulling it towards you, not pushing it. And then you'll know if you have real telekinesis. That's how you tell. Because you can see all those people all day pushing it, foil paper and all that. That's cool. Pull it. That'll show you something. Pulling is a lot more difficult. If you can bring an item in towards you, then you really got telekinesis. Telegram. T.me/softx after dark. I'm gonna put my other sites in the poll. So I got another poll here, and this will let you know how to get with all my other platforms. Crystals oil up and down your spine, 33 vertebrae, Jacob's ladder, C7. C7 is that point, yeah. We're grateful and thankful for you, your energy and your knowledge. You truly make a difference, yeah. I'm just taking my energy and my time. I know this is a lot to take in, especially for some new pay attention equals energy siphoning. Exactly. Ether is the essence of everything. Ether is in the cosmos, it's in the sky, it's inside of you. Ether is the highest vibrational essence, energy. Ether is one of them. Churches harvest energy. They sure do. They sure do. They sure do. Everywhere I go. Yep. I'm just catching up to the comments, y'all. Loose energy. That's why I no longer watch eclipses, etc. No, thank you. So I know for some people, why I keep getting shocked. It's your electrical current. You're stimulating more of your electricity in your body. One of my uncles used to keep a small light bulb in his pocket for some reason as an electrical worker because he could charge it up on the cool. Little kids stop and stare like they're memorized with me. That's because you have a high output. So if you see pets, babies, or children stopping or looking at you or coming close to you, your electromagnetic waves they match their vibration. So everything emits a frequency. So when bees, for instance, you know how bees sit on your hand and your arm, they recognize your body as a frequency. You're resonating at a certain wave. Same thing with babies. When babies come up to you and want to hug you, you're resonating at a wave that's in sync with love and stuff. You know what I'm saying? The reason why love, gratitude, joy, bliss, and happiness is so important is because your waves move faster like this. When you're sadness, pain, grief, fear, anger, depression, grief, sadness, victimization, lust, it slows your waves down like this. That's why they do so much to slow our waves down. Because when we speed up, that other shit don't matter. That's why they keep trying to do all this. But it's time for them to finish. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's go ahead and... Hey, let me take. Excuse me. Electricity comes out of my fingers. Yep. People have pet kangaroos here and there. I mean, yeah, we're jumping timelines repeatedly. Your body, every millisecond, is moving. Every millisecond, your body is moving. Every millisecond. Just to move my hand, countless electrical signals have to come from my brain to my hand, and my hand to let basically your brain lets your hand know, hey, I need you to move here. That's like thousands of electrical signals right there. Just moving your hand just like this. Moving your fingers. Y'all just don't know how powerful we are, bro. Did you find it hard to leave your family once you woke up? When I woke up, I realized that some of the stuff that I talk about with certain family members wouldn't resonate. And it's okay. But now, some of my family is starting to wake up. A lot of them had got shots and stuff. I told them not to. I was giving them the information. Even when you try to wake up a family member or somebody close to you, you have to realize their free will allows them to make the choice. Some people, I know, I used to want to do it too. I've always wanted to wake up 1 billion people and help everybody. Some people are not going to wake up right now. And it's okay because it's not their time. So what I mean is, in your reality, right, you're the awoken one, or the one that sees the stuff. You have the awareness. And let's say your uncle's reality, you might be the NPC for him. And he's what you get what I'm saying? Like the roles switch in different realities. There's infinite versions of reality. And some people in your current reality are not meant to wake up because in another reality, they're woken up already and there's different versions. It's like Rick and Morty. Remember Rick and Morty when they went, he had the portal gun, bloop, bloop, bloop. He went through and they saw other versions of themselves. Jet Li's The One. You remember that movie when he went through other portals and saw it's the same concept. Can we see your own orb around you? Sometimes it's beings coming to see you. Some of the beings won't have a physical form right now because it's a lower. So being in a physical vessel, the density of energy is lower. Just being in a physical body, the energy density is already low. Some of the beings, like imagine being a high dimensional being and you got to chop your arm off to come to a lower realm, right? Imagine I got to come down. Sometimes that's a lot of energy for certain beings, or sometimes that's like, why would I do that? Why would I chop my arm down to come to a lower realm when I'm already up here? You get what I'm saying? It don't make sense for certain people. But this place is like a place where you serve karma. So think of this as like a jail in a way, but it's also a school so you can learn, a laboratory, an apothecary. It's all these different things in one. It's like a Swiss Army knife for energy. And to be here, you had to be the best of the best from wherever you from in the cosmos. Right? You had either did some heinous stuff or you were top flight energy in your life. Whatever it is. You had to be top notch to get here. Because it take a lot to get here. A lot of the structure, a lot of the stuff is right from certain beings' point of view. This might be a prison for them. For certain beings' point of view, this might be a school for them. For certain beings' point of view, this is an energy farm. For certain, this is a quantum hologram. Anything is possible in a hologram. That's why I tell people, it's how you use your creation. I don't mind teaching people. I don't. Teaching energies. I don't mind. It's just teachers be underappreciated like a mug. Dogs always want to talk to me. It's because your energy failed. What about a dog barking at a wall? So if you see dogs or animals or children looking in the corners, I know this is going to sound strange, but babies see in infrared for a short period of time. When babies are little, I know most people be like, infrared, just like your cats and dogs see infrared. Babies to a certain degree, to a certain age, they see infrared. So when they looking up at something, they can see spirits. So when you hear your children talking about imaginary friends, and my buddy John, right? They're actually seeing energy. And depending on the environment that the baby's in, it could be a positive energy or it could be a negative energy. It's usually positive because babies naturally emit like a gold frequency. Basically, just imagine a gold frequency emanating from a baby because it hasn't been tainted by the world. It doesn't have any views. It doesn't have any religious points. It doesn't have any of that. A baby is just being, right? That's why they always tell you to go back to your inner child, because when you go back to your inner child, it allows you to express yourself to the maximum potential, because that's when you were vibrating your highest, is as a child. That's why they always tell you do inner work, shadow work, go back to your child. That's why that's so important. I've seen so many bees lately. Mm-hmm. My baby daydreams a lot. So your baby is astral projecting already. Daydreams is astral projection in the daytime without sleeping. So if your baby's just like, Mama, I see this alien dude here. She traveling. So babies and children have a higher connection to the spiritual realm because they're untainted by anything. So they have the purest form of connection. That's why they cause so much trauma to babies. It's like a slap in the face to the creator. Like, we don't care about your pure creations. That's why some of the fallen are the fallen. It's because they do shit like that. Right? And when you cause a mental trauma is like an electric anchor on your body. When you're a child, when you have that electric anchor down, your mindset sets a foundation for your adult self. right? So if you were abused, for instance, like a lot of people are sexually abused, right? When you get older, that type of behavior will stimulate chemicals in your body and your energetic field to recognize this chaotic behavior is love. This chaotic behavior is da 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 da. You get what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people who are in the chaotic environments growing up, if they don't have chaos, peace seems like a foreign concept. Some people who have too much peace go into chaos because it breaks the norm of what they want. That's why you see so many like rich kids going to the hood. They have a set standard of living they known their whole life, and to break that pattern, I gotta go to the hood. That's where a lot of that come from. I'm telling you, a lot of this stuff come from childhood trauma. You'll be surprised. And you see these people on social media start trauma tribes. Men ain't this because, women ain't this because, you gotta do this and this and this, and they setting up all these stipulations, right? It's like setting up Legos in the sand. No matter how much you stack, it's in the sand, so it's gonna fall down. And I'm in Colorado. I'm originally from Texas. It's like, and all these people are setting up trauma tribes of unhealed traumas. Well, we're gonna get together and bash men. We're gonna get together and bash women. That's inner work that hasn't been done with a group of people, and they want to shift the blame to the other beings. That's why I was like, it's a lot of stuff I had to learn to unprogram. You know, women ain't this because, men ain't this because. I had to unprogram a lot of shit. That's why I be telling people you have to start unprogramming some of this shit you learned over the years, because it's meant to keep you in these motherfucking loops. It's meant to keep you in these loops and these energetic nets. It's like nets out here. Bunch of fucking fish nets to catch your ass in some kind of bullshit. You start looking like Missy Elliott. I can't stand the rain. Ding, ding, ding. Shit. I can't save everybody. Earth is God's school. Exactly. Earth is God's school. Gladiator school. For real. Earth equals heart. For real. Straight from the heart. Peace, peace. My nephew used to talk to spirits a lot because he has a high connection. Facts. What happens to the fallen? Some of the fallen, depending on how low they've fallen, like if they're to a certain low degree, it's harder for them to come up. So think of fallen as like a certain energy, right? When the energy keeps doing, so let's say they were this high. When they fail, they went to a certain energetic level, right? Every time they doing stuff, they lowering the level. It gets to a point where it's so hard to come back up. They just stay down there. The energy just stays down there, right? Some of the beings, when certain things pass away, they go back to source. They go back to the origin and recycle, and then the energy that they put out is recycled. They get transferred over. Like, I'm gonna put it to you like this. So if you were fallen, you went down so low. If your energy couldn't be saved, you go back to source. Your energy is recycled and you start off anew, but you carry that energy in your new existence. So it's like your whole existence is just energy. So imagine you just got a new body. Some of that energy from that old electric magnetic wave you had can come back to you unless you recycle it or work out the karma. Part of Earth is working out that type of energy. That's why this is a hard level too. Some beings come here to rework that energy. So because the essence and the energy here is different from outside. The outside world is completely different. So you come here to work that energy, right? After you work that energy, you can recycle and become something new once you clear some of that energy up. This is like an accelerated prison program, an accelerated God program, an accelerated energy manipulation program where you learn how to do that too. Right? You can choose what you want to do. I know that my little cousin has been looking in the corner. Facts. I said, "You scaring me." No, they see. Oh, you in Boulder? I'm near Foco. I'm near Foco. I'm not too far from Foco. I sent you a follow. Speaking truth about this humble. Yeah. That's what I say. Y'all do the best you can. Y'all do the best you can. I know there's a lot coming at you. There's a lot trying to tell you to be this way or be that way. Listen to yourself. No matter how much I tell you, no matter how much information you look up, research you do, listen to your insides. Your insides will give you the best advice for you. On the cool. Your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors are refractions of light of you, helping you to get to where you need to be. And it's okay. Reprogramming is not an easy thing. It takes time, and it's okay. Go at your own pace. Don't try to match people. Don't try to accelerate faster. Go at your own pace. And it's like I said, it's okay. It's okay to feel. It's okay to be in emotion. Like, I'm sad today. I'm happy today. I'm angry. I'm depressed. I'm sick of this. You're supposed to feel those emotions. Let them flow. When you let them flow, you allow them to pass like a train station, right? When they stop at the train station, you could decide if you wanted to stay at that station, or you can decide you can move them on, or you can use that energy towards another purpose, right? If you angry, for instance, if you always get angry, get you a boxing bag. As soon as you get mad, fuck this, pow, right? Physical stuff with anger relieves a lot of energy off your body. Or, let's say you're stressed out, right? You do Tai Chi or yoga, right? You start doing Reiki. Relax. If you got a lot of stress, breathe. Right? You just got to find what works best for you. Washing dishes, playing basketball, shooting guns, football, drawing, art, playing music, whatever brings that joy to you, or whatever brings you completion of self. There we go. Completion of self. That's the best way to put it. That's why they set up grids in the city. Facts. So what's the deal with this mothership stuff? So there is motherships. There are certain beings that are out here observing us. Some of these beings come from different realms, different celestial planes, terrestrial planes, different dimensions, parallel realities. They come from different places watching. When it comes to ships, if it doesn't look like light, because the real soulful beings and the real beings are made out of light and consciousness. If it's metal, it's probably not your folks. On the cool. There's ships that look like the size of a pencil, but when you go inside of it, it's as big as a mansion. Our concept of technology is like baby cakes to the universe. There's civilizations where they can swipe their hand and they don't even need doors. They can just walk through the walls. You get what I'm saying? So to some of these civilizations, we look like little kids. On the cool. Some of these civilization technology so far advanced, we look like children. They're like, look at them. Look at it. Look. We gave them nuclear technology. What they go ahead and do? They made motherfucking weapons. Man, we can't get him shit. Like type shit. But there are motherships. There are ships from different places. Right? The ship is inside of you too. You have a ship called a Merkaba. The Merkaba is your space Uber that sits inside of your heart. That's your spaceship too. And we're learning how to use that spaceship. So how you use that is on you. tapping into it when you astral project, when you remote view telekinesis, you tap into that Merkaba. It's like a sacred geometry energy that does this. It's moving just like this inside of you in different ways. It's called a Merkaba or a Merkaba. It's moving in different ways, different shapes, moving all the time, depending on what's going on. Some of those stars you see, right? If you take your phone, go outside, look at a star, and zoom in, you'll see it looks just like a Merkaba, right? That's other beings' Merkaba. They come here to look. They observing like, damn, oh, that's one of them human things. I seen them humans. Some of them being, hey man, I ain't never, man, look at them motherfucking human. What the fuck is that? I ain't never seen that before. Some of these beings, we fascinate into that. They watch us like YouTube. They like, oh, what season of Humans is on today? Shit, they watch. What? We on season 8? Man, this gonna get good. Type shit. The fallen consciousness, yeah. If we be born to another dimension similar to this one, we're in matrix trouble again. See, that's the thing. What we call a matrix 2 is a viscous Pisces. It's like an electric thought prison. You can go to other dimensions and there's no matrix. That's why astral travel is so important. That's why you feel relieved when you go to sleep. It's because you can go to other places without a matrix. Part of the matrix is your physical vessel on the cool. There's some places that don't have matrices. It's just peaceful. There are water places, water realms, fire realms, realms with no sun, realms with 3 suns. There's so many countless places out there, bro. Like, man. And they're all frequencies. Frequencies, energy, and vibration in different ways. And how you project and how you see it. Healing centers, now churches built along the ley lines and powerful yew trees to utilize the energy. Facts. Gratitude for you guys. Gratitude to y'all, man. If we get cremated besides going to a wall or ground vaults, we will find out who we are quickly. Facts. Glory to the Most High always. ICE is deporting a lot of Latinos. You know what's finna happen. Y'all already seen Black Panther. You already know what's finna happen. On the cool, you know what's finna pop off. Reprogramming the subconscious. It runs everything. That's the biggest thing. Reprogramming the subconscious. The subconscious is the creator. Is part of your creation power. The subconscious memorizes your routine habits and stuff, but it's really just energy waves. It memorizes energy waves and projects it through this. Yep. Screaming while driving on the freeway for real. Thank you, V, for sharing your vast knowledge. Oh yeah, y'all go follow right here, Lightwork if you want to. If y'all wanna donate, I have a poll right here. I'll just put it up. I just put the poll up. I'm not even gonna if y'all wanna donate, y'all can donate through the things inside. But anyway. How long do you meditate? So you can meditate from 10 minutes to 10 hours. It's how you want to. As soon as you close your eyes, you already start the process of meditation because you go to the center of the universe. The center of the universe is you when you close your eyes. Most people tell you that, like, what? You are the center of the universe. That's why they call it universe. Uni is one. Verse is a portion of. You are a portion of the cosmos. So when you close your eyes, you go into the center, right? That's why you center yourself in the ground when you ground, right? You are the center. Sleep is my favorite state, for real. Let me tell you. Must be why I get angry sometimes. I wake up from my dreams. I'm back on Earth. Exactly. That's really what it is. Like when you sleep, you get to travel and see other things and places. That's why you see so many people who love to go to sleep. Oh, my bad. I put on the wrong poll. That was the way to find my stuff. If you want to donate, it's this poll. If you want to donate. But, yeah. So, why do I always dream of bad things happening? That's your subconscious. Your subconscious will relay things happening to you in your physical vessel through a nightmare. So your environment, what's happening to you, feelings and emotions, That's how the subconscious talks to you through that visual representation. That's one of the ways it talks to you. It's like through what we call dreams. You go into the real world. When you dream of bad stuff, your nightmares is your subconscious relaying your emotional state or things happening in your environment or people around you to you in a visual form that you'll get. That's why everything, when you see, I had this nightmare, what does this mean? Right? Don't support Hollywood. What happened in Panther? No, Black Panther. They were just showing power returning, like vibranium. They have, how. Let me just explain. You know how in the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of America, whatever, how they want to change the name to America is because it has an element coming out of that water. Element 115, or it's called iridium. Like how Haiti has iridium. There's another one called, I think it's iridium Q36. I think that's the name of it. It's an element coming out of that water that's valuable that you won't be able to find anywhere else. Just like you can only find iridium in Haiti, there's another type of that mineral coming in the Gulf of America. Just like he said, the Panama Canal in Greenland, he wanted to take over Trump. Both of those places are having their own minerals come in too. They won't get to be here for it. They don't get to be here for it. I gained so many brain cells watching you. Shoot, just look at yourself. Shoot, you know how many brain cells you gain just looking at your mirror? You the G. I'm just here passing by. I would rather listen to them books. Yeah. Does rolling your eyes to the top of your head help you reach a faster meditation state? Yes. When you close your eyes and you look up at your third eye, it triggers, like, imagine like a triangle formation, right? When your eyes are up, it triggers your vision and also like your spiritual vision to tune into your pineal gland. So it's like, you know how you see people do this, right? You relax your eyes so it doesn't strain, so you can keep doing it. You just relax, right? You see how my eyes are moving? You'll start meditating in a new state, especially when you sit and still, or you can do yoga or Tai Chi. Especially when you sit in still, you'll start tapping into stuff. That's one of the major keys. Just sitting still. Why don't some people have dreams at all? Because they're just NPCs. Now, when people say NPC, non-playable character, they're just beings in your consciousness projection that are just there as side characters. I know that's gonna sound terrible and sad and stuff, but some of the people around you are just side characters, background people. I'm sorry to tell you. I know some people get it. When people say NPC, it sounds harsh, but that's the easiest way to describe them. They do the same thing every day. You tell them something and they go against you. I'm not saying that everything you say is right, but hey man, let me tell you about spirituality. What about football? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like they have pre-programmed codes in their brain to continue to do the same stuff. That's why some of you are the black sheep of your family, because you realize you don't want to be a part of pre-programmed codes. So you broke the code. So you broke that. You're like, nah, I don't want to be pre-programmed. But some of the beings around you are to test where your energy at. Some of the beings around you are to help you to get to where your energy need to be. Some beings lower your energy on purpose because you're not always high vibrational. You go through waves of energy up and down, so you can learn how to maintain through both. So no matter what happens, you can just move through regardless of where the energy is going, if that makes sense. Is it that rock that produces electricity? Yep, there's a lot of different minerals like that produce different things. Like those rocks you see in Africa that produce electrical currents, those used to be the batteries for esoteric tools. Some of those rocks used to be batteries. So you know how we have a AA battery? Those used to be the natural AA batteries for some of the old esoteric tools. That's what some of those electric rocks are for. That's why you would see scepters, right? You would see kings, queens, and pharaohs have a scepter with a jewel in it. The jewel had electrical current. Pardon me. Anyway, some Undertaker type shit. There's a lot of beings who ain't gonna be here soon. Are humans really the only beings that have intercourse? There's a bunch of beings out there, but the human form of intercourse is considered primitive to some of the other extraterrestrial races. So for some of the other beings, instead of procreating physically, they do like you remember Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock when they put on that little device and they were doing it mentally. There's some beings who do it just like that. They just only do it mentally. They don't have any physical. Some of them don't have genitalia at all. There's some beings who share energy like this. Like they'll put their hands together and share energy like this, right? Some beings don't even touch each other. They could just like at a distance. For us, we clap cheeks and women grab hot dogs. And that's seen as primitive to some of the other beings. But that's our form of procreation. But for other beings, let's say I'm a certain being, right? I grab another man and say, hey, you want to create a new energy? Hell yeah. We find a medium. I put energy in, you put energy in, boom, we create another being. I mean, there's a lot of different different beings out there. A lot of different cultures out there. Some beings don't mess with any other beings outside of their particular race. Like they're like Pleiadians. I know a lot of people talk about I'm a Pleiadian. Some of them don't fuck with y'all. I'm just be honest with y'all. They fuck with a race. Right? Some of them if you like a hybrid in certain they have different versions, but if you like a hybrid, they don't fuck with you. Like if you ain't pure blooded looking like them, silver blonde hair, they don't fuck with you. And there's beings out there like that, and that's okay. That's what they do. That's they shit. You know, there's some beings that are like, hey, I fucks with you. You know, I'm not the same race, even though we're refractions of each other. I'm not the same, but we still fuck with you. You know, but people gonna see soon. They gonna see. Does addiction interfere with the dream realm? It can alter your dream state. That's all I'm gonna say. You can be sober. Sober is probably the best way. It's usually the best way, but certain things you can use in your life to reach different states. Like, you know how people take Super Mario Bros? That's a different state. And you have a different type of dream realm you go to. You have a different realm you go to when you're in there. When you take, tree, you have a different type of realm you go into. Each one has like if you took ayahuasca, that's a different type. Peyote, all that difference. All these are different pathways to go to other realms. It just depends on how your body reacts to the frequency, how your body reacts to what you're taking. That's why I tell you, just listen to your body. If you do it and your body say I don't like it, don't do it no more. If your body is like, hey, I'm cool with it, I can jazz this up. All right, do it. Yeah. Red bricks have electricity. She said, I need you in my life. That's $10, $10.99. You're an archive of information. Not really. Even with all I know, I don't know nothing. Y'all think, a lot of people think I know a lot of shit. I really don't. All the knowledge I have is a rice grain in the desert. That's it. A rice grain. That's it. I have a rice grain with all the stuff I know. And I'm going to teach you how to learn more stuff. You create mind maps. Since I've been doing this for so long, I have a bunch of mind maps. A mind map is a neural pathway of information inside of you, right? So you remember how when you were in school, they would have you write on a piece of paper, cat, right? You put a circle around cat, you put a line, and you'd be like, what goes with a cat? Whiskers. What's another thing cats have? Paws, right? And you would put different words. You do your information like that, right? And what happens is over time, things start to overlap, right? I've talked about so many different subjects. A lot of these things overlap. So as soon as I start talking about it, right? Yeah, let me tell you about earthquakes. Bing! Back in 1848, there was an earthquake in California. You get what I'm saying? It starts to overlap. It's called a mind map. You can do it too. It's just time. I've been doing this for 10 years. That's why. And like I said, you can do it too. You have a mind map, right? You go to your job. You know how to do all the functions of your job, right? You created a mind map for that. So if somebody new were to come in, you could teach them what you did, right? It's because you created a mind map. Everybody does it. It's just doing it overlapping with other things. That's how. There's so much negative content from some gods and goddesses. Aren't we supposed to be on a love frequency? So what I tell people is how people refract their consciousness is up to them. Right? Some gods and goddesses like, I'm only messing with my people, F these other people, and that's okay. Because that's how they project their consciousness. There's some beings who's just straight chaos. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. It is what it is. What's up? And that's okay. Like I told you before, we're a giant mirror. A brick is thrown in a mirror, all the pieces shatter. People refract how they want to refract in this mirror, but they're all part of the same mirror. How people choose and what people want to do, it's okay. Free will is given to you to make the choice and what you want to do with your energy. That's why we have free will. And if they want to do that, that's their free will. I'm not going to interfere because that's not me. You using your free will to choose what you want to do. That's how I see it, personally. I know we're all one and all love and everything. I get it. Love and light, chaos and darkness in the middle. You can be hyper polarized because love is the way. Love is a high vibration that moves you faster. Chaos is another form of light, a highest form of light that cannot be perceived, darkness. Right? You can use both energies, but you can be hyper polarized to either side. Love and light is top notch, but chaos is top notch too. It's how you use it. It's how you use that power to create with. That's why I say, me, myself, I get it. All these beings doing all this shit to you for all these years, I get it. So if you want to crash out, go and crash out. That's your energy. Do what you want to do. If you want to be love and light, I'm love, I'm chill, I want to be unconditional, I want to chill, do that too. Listen to yourself. I can't tell you what yourself tell you what to do, you know? Right? Naturally, I'm a healer. I like to heal people, right? But sometimes you need to bring out that other side to let them know, because they think you're a little punk. They think you're a spiritual punk and don't know who they dealing with. Just been letting stuff slide, but ain't gonna be no more slide. Do you think that dude from the egg in Antarctica is Palladian? To be honest, I don't even know. There's certain things I've been tuning out. There's gonna be a lot of stuff coming out. Your radio station. What do you want playing on your radio? That's what I'm gonna say. You're a radio station. How some agency allowed to use voice to skull on people? You can stop that. They don't have permission to use anything against you unless you give permission, because you are the creator of your reality. And there are ways to block those frequencies too, by the way. That's why you see a lot more people wearing jewels and crystals now, like tourmaline, organite and stuff, and orgone and stuff, because they really do block frequencies, right? You can block those. It's a lot of stuff you got to learn to block and get out your. You know how you block people on your app and your phone? Block them in life. And that goes for media, movies, video game. If there's stuff that you don't vibrate with, block that shit. Turn it off. You're a radio station. What do you want playing on your radio? The HemiSync gateway. So, long story short, HemiSyncing using both brain lobes. Usually they say it's one, but you use both brain lobes. When you use both at the same time, you HemiSync. That's page 25 of the Gateway Project, the one that was missing from the CIA documents. HemiSyncing. That's basically you play a theta frequency between 4 and 8 hertz. Theta, THETA, theta frequency between 4 and 8 hertz, and it'll help you reach astral projection in a meditative state. HemiSyncing. Using both. You have a tone playing in your ears while you meditate. Anyway, I'm getting tired. Being spiritual, I don't see color, see politics, religion. I see the energy and heart. Yeah, I mean, some people do. But like I said, some people only see one thing. And I get it. That's why I say I let people do what they do. You make your own choice. If you want to be chaos, if you want to be love and light, that's your choice. It's not my responsibility to change your mind on how you feel and what you want to do. Because you got free will. I will repeat that. You can choose what the fuck you want to do. So, that's on you. That's what I say. Y'all do y'all. All the hybrid AI stuff, that's technocracy. Technocracy. Combining all the smart cities, measuring your carbon, that's all of that is measuring you. Trying to use you as an internal energy battery. I'm good on that reality. I'm not trying to integrate with shit like that. I'm cool. That's what some of the Greys did. Biological AI. I'm cool. I don't need that. By nature, I'm already integrated with the cosmos. Already the most powerful. Same thing with some of y'all. You ain't got to integrate with technology. Tune that shit off. Bling. Turning that shit off my reality. That's what I'm choosing. So, y'all can choose whatever you want. No, it's okay. I like it when people ask questions because we just need to get this. We're doing the best we can, but like I said, take time for you. If you don't see me on social media a lot like I used to be, I'm just taking time for myself. I'm resting. I'm restructuring, reorganizing my energy for myself. Same for y'all. Just do what's best for you. That's my last thoughts of the night. Just do what's best for you. I am about to head to sleep though. I'm not gonna go to sleep for a while, but I really want to stay up a little bit and just go outside and look at the stars. At night, lately I've been going midnight 10 to like 1 and just looking at the stars, seeing all the beautiful versions of yourself in the sky. It's beautiful. Yeah. But like I said, do y'all, man. You feed our souls. Shoot, I'm gonna need that energy back though. I reclaim my energy. I'm cool now. Give me my shit back. I gave y'all a lot, so give me my shit back. Motherfuckers been eating off me for a long time. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that back, baby. Give me my shit. I'm gonna have to write a receipt. Y'all been taking that energy. That's about it's 5,000 years right there. Plus cosmic tax. Inflation hot in a bitch. I gotta add earth tax. Shit crazy. That's $12,000 worth of energy. So I'm gonna need that in actual physical currency, or I'm gonna need some awareness. But mostly we take physical currency. We take space app. Get in, Mo. Get in, Mo. Ass app. I like that one. I should do that. Ass app. That's funny. Divine protection, for real. Yeah, I'm gonna get protected, all right. Only Earth. Fernando said only Earth. That's funny. We gonna start a cosmic web planet called Only Earth. That's funny as hell. Yeah. Hey, welcome to my only Earth. I'll be your host. If you wanna show support for some energy, I can show you something nice for a little price. That'll be $4.99 cosmic energy per week. 4.99. Ooh wee. Yeah, you can catch me up later. I'm gonna be out there clapping planets later. So if you want to see me clapping constellations come through, if you notice a earthquake like sound in your area, don't mind the noise. No, I couldn't imagine pulling a planet. Could you imagine pulling a planet? Oh my god. You on a planet. You could never cheat. Ever. If you was on, imagine trying to cheat on the planet. And you on the planet. You could never cheat. I see you everywhere you go. Hey, honey, where you at? Oh my god. I'm coming to get you. Damn. Manifest anywhere you at. All of a sudden you just see a version. Hey baby, where you at? What you doing? Popping up. Yeah, I just want to sit at the beach. I am the beach. You get the first clingy planet. The clingy planet. I want you to smell me every time you wake up. I like that. That's hot to me. I want a planet to come get me. Be like, yeah, I've been waiting on you. I likes you, and I want female planet, female planet. Just have to let y'all know, female, because there are beings, there are divine goddesses out there that are as big as constellations and planets. I likes you, and I want you. So you gonna toss it this way, or I'm gonna have to grab it. What you want? That's the divine feminine. There's some lady, so like Amazonian like females in that spiritual. I'm dead ass serious. Y'all think I'm joking? There's some that don't play. They'll take over a universe for your motherfucking ass. Type shit. Where you at? Type shit. Got a whole army for your motherfucking ass. Yeah. Think I'm playing. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna head off. I've been playing too much. Shout out to the beautiful. So you are a cosmic comedian, pretty much. I like to joke. I like to joke. They actually happened in Amba, 1995. That's funny. I like to joke. I would say I'm a cosmic comedian. I like to have fun. You know. Well, you do have custom made one with the copper and gemstones. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull a planet. Hold on. Hey, yeah. Hey, Uranus, what you up to? What you up to, Uranus? None? Just chilling? I'm gonna come through. It's cool? Yeah. I'll be through on a comment. Yeah. You come on, comment? Yeah. I'll take a space meteor. Yeah. I got my Merkaba. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Uber and my Merkaba. I'll be there soon. Alright. I'll see you soon. If when I make a universe, that shit gonna be fun. It's gonna be like a giant ass theme park. You're gonna have a place for smashing, then you're gonna have a place for fun. Imagine like a space casino. Ooh, that'd be fun as shit. A space casino. Where you can gamble energy, be like, hey fam, I got some energetic. You wanna play some cards? I'm gonna have dominoes. I'm gonna have dominoes in my. Oh, you already got it? Alright, bet. Alright, bet. I'm gonna have to make another version too. We're gonna be playing dice. Gonna be playing cosmic dice. Like, what's up, fam? What's up, fam? Seven. Seven. Look, send me to the domino planet and the cheek planet, cosmic cheeks and cosmic dominoes. That's, you know what I'm talking about? Preferably the cheap planet, but I'll play some Cosmic Domino. Let go. Let me get 10 on that hoe. Let me get 10 on that hoe. They know that for real, you know. I'm trying to go to the spiritual cosmic cheap planet. Send me there so I can build. That's where I want to go. Cosmic double hand planet. Send me there. That's why I'm gonna create. Fuck it. I'm gonna create it. Fuck it. I'm gonna look like it's gonna be like Gilligan's Island. Come on through. Hey man, we got Cosmic Punch. Yeah, there's some free double hand over here. We got the washing machine cycle over here. If you want to grab some food, we got Domino's over there. We got the casino and the resort. You can go get you a nice massage right over there. Of course, happy ending. Gotcha, gods and goddesses, come through. I ain't gonna lie, I would like to make a space motel. That'd be cool. Anyway, let me stop. Beam me up to the cosmic cheeks. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm finna head off, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If y'all wanna come to... That's for real, though. You know what I'm talking about? That's for real. You know what I'm trying to see it. Trying to see what it do. Finna be out there. You know, thousand lady harem. I'm just playing. I don't want 1,000. That's too many. Maybe 10. Okay, I'm done. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all have a great rest. I'm just playing. Maybe 5. Maybe 3 to 5. 3 to 5. 9. There we go. 9. 9 is ether. So 9 or maybe 1. That's 9. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, love y'all. Let me hop off. Acting crazy. It's time for me to go outside.